Hello and welcome back to the weekly Warzone. And well, this week I think that this might very well be one of my best scores that I've made in the weekly Warzone. It happened that in the same cycle we have two of my favorite maps, the lighting map and the ice map. And well, we will start with the ice map. Of course, just to note, I'll be using the 60 frames per second option for the ice map. And for the lighting stage and for the lighting map, I'll be switching to 120 frames per second. And well, it will be interesting to see if anyone can notice the difference in the frame rate. Well, here we're starting with this. I'm using pretty much my common themes that everyone knows and loves. And overall, this is well. We are, I think, let me just check the date real quick. This is the 28th of April. So tomorrow we will receive the non-Ouroboros event and of course the new update. It will be interesting to play out the new characters, the new story. And well, I'm definitely curious to see what the update will bring us. I am definitely excited for the tryhard content that we have. That will be fun and salty. I can definitely see a lot of rages coming in from my part. Rage compilations are well, they might happen. They might happen this time legit. I do have, I think, a couple of rages just for the strongholds that I am playing. They are going to be really salty. Well, salty for me, but probably funny for you since I think they're actually hilarious. I don't yell as much as I used to, but you'll see what I mean when the rages are coming up. I just need more rages to pile them up for a compilation. That will be interesting. Well, me tryharding the Warzone as usual, and yep, there we go. I kicked the bucket. Alright, well, that's a new one. So far I haven't died over here in since I start to record this, so I don't know what happened to me. I died, so I'll just leave that in as a funny moment. I don't know if there are, I didn't rage. There aren't many, like, unfortunately I didn't. If I did, I would leave the original audio since it probably would be funny. I still kind of don't see where I made the mistake, but well, happens, I guess. I mean, I'm only human after all. I'm not yet a fully fledged virtual person. I'll be one day. One day I'll convert, as they say. Well, jokes aside, overall update coming in tomorrow, and oh boy, it's gonna be fun. We'll see also a lot of improvements in the overall frame rate. We will see if they will enable 120 by default, or if I'll be still using my own personal method. Oh, that was a nice finish. And still, this map over here is one of the prettiest maps that is in the game. The ice map and the second physical second physical stage are definitely my personal favorites. They are really well made. Well, and onto the third map over here. Let's see if I can beat my own score. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Now I'll be playing a bit more serious now. I'll be taking my lighting team, and I really hope that I will complete my physical team. I need to increase and level up a character that I got, and after I level him up, I should be able to have a proper physical team. And after that, I will be able to play the physical stage properly without any problems. And hopefully I'll also get one weapon that I need. Like, I am in dire need of a weapon that is for S. Lucia. I might save for it, I don't know, depends. I'm personally at the moment interested in the next S. Lucia and in her gear, so I'm kinda divided in whether I should save or whether should I pull for weapon, for Alpha's weapon, depends. I am still debating what should I do. I personally think that I will go for S. Lucia, since my for the clone S. Lucia, my Alpha pretty much at this moment is okay, works pretty good. I am happy with my scores, and overall works pretty good. If I need a slight boost in score or DPS, I can just use the lightning team. It works really well. We will see what I will be doing, depends on the situation, and of course depends on the, well, depends on the overall content updates that are upcoming. And well, the graphics of this game are definitely, like, I am watching this and literally enjoying the show that I recorded over here. Overall, how she jumps left and right, you know, how fast paced this is truly unique. This game is, by that perspective, first on the mobile market that they did this. Okay. Well, what's the other thing that I want to talk about? Well, as for my as for the video quality, I don't know if you will notice a difference. I pretty much quadrupled the recording quality from 20. It's now on, I think, 80 megabits per second, maybe 100. I don't know if you will notice any difference in the picture quality. I think it looks really sharp, and overall I think that it looks way better than the previous videos that I did. Like, the overall picture quality should be a lot sharper, should be also a lot more detailed, way more detailed than before. So I really hope that the difference is notable, since I spent, I think, good 2 hours trying to find the best configuration, and while also trying to fix my audio issues. But I don't know if I can fix my audio issues. I need to install another custom ROM, since this Android version for some reason doesn't like internal audio much. But I think the audio is okay. It's not like too bad. I can definitely improve the microphone, I know that. I am working on that, but at the moment I can't buy anything. We'll definitely work for that in the future. I am also planning to change a lot of recording equipment and stuff like that, and slowly but surely I will improve a lot of hardware that I currently use. So I really hope that the differences will be noticeable. I will pretty much make all future videos the same way, quality wise. I don't like everything will be recorded at 80 to 100 megabits per second, like everything, and it will be interesting to see how it will affect the overall picture quality, since I want to give the best possible picture quality and highest possible detail in the video, since you guys deserve high quality, and well, I will try to give as highest as I can, and hopefully the new configuration will be, well, hopefully you will like the new configuration, since in my case, when I did the tests, the difference is really major. Like, the picture is so clear. I hope that the YouTube doesn't compress it too much, so that you can enjoy the original picture quality that I made. Okay. Also regarding co-op, I hope that they fix the latency issue. I mean, I am not to complain since I'm far away from the servers, but it could improve. They could use some really big improvements for latency, for ping, and they should also add a lot of new bosses. I read that they will add Rosetta in the next update. Will be interesting. I can't wait for that. And a lot of other super high difficulty content, which I am a fan of in this game. And well, stuff looking so far pretty good for non-arbors. And overall, besides that, they also improved a lot of issues. They fixed a lot of bugs in the game that were present in the game. They improved characters, they improved overall character skills. S Nanami also had a major buff, so far I've heard. I don't know if that's totally confirmed. I will ask around. I am pretty sure that they did buff her a lot. And S Nanami can actually be a really lethal character, actually. Really interesting. If you don't know, S Nanami was pretty much somewhat of a meme in the game, because even B Nanami was kind of more useful than her in a lot of instances. But now they changed that, and well, they are definitely balancing things. Like, if you remember back in the day when physicals were pretty much broken, that was they were broken until like 2 months ago when they fixed them. They fixed them by buffing elementals, since elementals were kinda underpowered. And after the buff, elementals and physicals were pretty equal. And both of them are really useful now and balanced, which is something that, well, I personally enjoy and I personally like a lot. Now we will see. I'm also debating whether I beat my own score there by 5,000. Nice. Well, that was good. Well, switched to 120 frames per second, and now we're going to play the lightning map, which this character absolutely destroys, because, well, it is, as Bianca, she's really powerful. And her range, look at her range, just look at the range of the siege mode. She is just absolutely destroying them from afar. This character has a really crazy range, highest range in the game so far. We will see if that will be, well, we will see if someone will have a higher range than her, but, well, so far she has the highest range. Oh, and I forgot what I was. Okay, well, never mind, happens. Well, next lighting stage. Now I have the highest score for the lighting map, and I am pretty much second in the what was it called, in the ice map, which is, I'm pretty happy with that. I am pretty satisfied with the score, and, well, maybe I'm like still debating whether I should pull for a oh, okay, I got wrecked there by the Bushido. Okay, well, note to myself, don't let the Bushido be too close to you. See, one little mistake, one little slip of the finger, and I almost kicked the bucket there, and I had to almost retry that. Ha, okay. And that was nice. Well, that was really smooth. What is that in the background? I always forget to pay attention to the backgrounds. The backgrounds in this game are pretty amazing. And okay, my score 2,500. Okay, 256,000, or all around those. Well, let's see if I can actually beat my own score. Like, when here's one thing, I didn't mention this before, but I have to mention it again. Usually my scores, the highest scores that I make, are usually the product of me being in the zone for like a very long time. Pretty much when I'm in the zone, I can do some really crazy stuff, based on my personal previous experience in other games. Some games, when I enter in the zone, for example, Echoes, that's a game that I can't wait to play. When I'm there in the zone, well, unfortunately, when I was in the zone in that game, I pretty much got myself the title of top kills on a single ship in the entire game. So I can do some pretty nasty, crazy stuff when I'm pretty focused in a game. and you will see more of that in the when Echoes gets released. I personally can't wait for that game. That game is something that me in the past was like imagining back in the day, like in 2011, even in 2010. It was almost impossible to imagine such a advanced game on a mobile device. Well, fast forward to a decade later, and well, there is actually almost no difference between console, PC, and mobile in terms of game graphics and such. So technology is a scary and fantastic thing. Well, again, more on Echoes when the time comes. Like I said, I can't wait to play the game. It will be really amazing. I have a lot of experience in that game. I did play the beta. Like you can pretty much check out these videos. One of my favorites is the January 10th PvP at Kedama system. That was actually I think that was actually the largest mass PvP in a mobile game. 643 players peaked in a single system at a specific location. Pretty amazing, really pretty amazing. And well, if you're interested, that video is in the, I think it is in the most popular playlist that the YouTube made for the channel. I mean, it's pretty much on the channel banner. Like, if you're interested, you can just click on there and you can pretty much watch it. But that's pretty much one of my personal favorite moments in that game, and I am pretty happy that I was part of that. And well, that game, when that game gets released it will release in a couple months. If we're lucky, we will not have to wait that long, but it will release in a couple months. And when that happens, well, things are going to be really interesting for the channel, since I am going to play the game very seriously. In terms of me entering the zone, it will be really scary for what I'll be able to achieve in that game. I think I will break some records in that game when the game gets released. I mean, I already did break some records, and I will break more. Like, I have one of my personal achievements that I'm chasing in that game is personally, like in the open beta, I initially aimed to get like 1000 stripes on my ship. Just something that just a little game that I played. By the way, those stripes mean how many ships you shot down. So 1000 stripes means 1000 PvP kills. So that's one of my goals. One of my goals that I will carry to the full release of the game. And when the game gets released, well, I will pick one of my favorite ships and I will fly that one ship, and I will pretty much go for, and I will try to get that achievement. Hopefully that will, well, I don't know how other people will look at my ship when they see 1000 stripes, but we will see. We will see how that will play out. We have still time. And of course, this game is also one of my, like, I enjoy playing this game a lot. At the moment, I have too much fun playing the game. The frame rate, crazy. Like, the performance of this game is what's mostly impressing me, and the graphics. The performance of this game is outworldly. Some people told me standard for mobile gaming is 30 frames per second. I play this at the moment on 120 frames per second. And I can tell you, this is smooth, this is really smooth. I don't know if you can, well, you will definitely notice a difference in frame rate, I believe. This is really smooth. Definitely major improvement over the 60 frames per second that I usually play. Usually I play 60 on maximum settings because the game automatically locks it at 60, and it kinda sometimes looks kind of slow, but that is actually 60 frames per second, so well, that's the differences between the frame rates. Really interesting. And I am pretty much playing this on 120 without a problem. Phone is getting a little bit warm, but it's okay. It's getting summer over here, so in couple weeks we are going to have 30 degrees Celsius on a daily basis, so it will be a challenge to keep this phone cool down. I mean, it will be also well, it will be really fun when you hear me complain that my hands will be on fire. I can definitely tell you that much. And 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, well, I seem to not be able to break my own record over here. What's going on? Unfortunately, didn't manage to enter the zone there. Don't know how is that possible, but happens. Alright, well, the tryharding doesn't have a stop here. I will try a couple more times. Yep, I will try, I think, yeah, one more time, we'll see. And still, I have no idea how I managed to get the 256,000 score. I have no idea what I did. And how mental was I playing to actually get that score? My god. I was like, how much did I try hard to get that score? Like, I am getting salty at myself over here because I can't beat my own score for some weird reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. When I'm in the zone, I am just getting confused by my own scores sometimes, as you can see. I don't know. I don't know at what speed I cleared the stages to not be able to beat my own score. At least I wanna be close, at least, but somehow I'm not getting my own score there. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oof, what am I doing? Oh my god, I can't follow my hands are too fast. What the hell? Those fastest fingers, by the way, like nothing escapes my fingers on the screen. Like I did like those were 4 combos in less than a second. I think that was kind of crazy. Oh man. And I think I'm not beating my score again since I'm kind of running out of time. What did I don't know. I don't know when I did make that score. It's kind of crazy. Well, we will see what the next weekly Warzone will bring us. Finally, I can do a weekly Warzone, just a pure weekly Warzone without any news. I was kinda overwhelmed by news this week for the game, for the new update. So this weekly Warzone was pure skill and pure gameplay, as weekly Warzone should be. Look at the score difference. Well, it's 252,000. Well, anyway, it wasn't so bad. It was pretty decent. I pretty much had fun doing this. So, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. And, well, with that being said, I love you and I will see you next time. As always, take care.